to talk about the government business program, and as we have previously stated, we do oppose the program today, and mainly because the government is too scared to go into consideration in detail. That's the reason why. On the Victorian Energy Efficiency Target Amendment Energy Upgrades for the Future Bill 2025. I don't know if we could make that title any longer than what it is, but it is a very long title. And I don't understand why the government are too scared to go into consideration in detail. I mean, when you put forward bills, why don't we really go into detail on them? I remember, all credit to the member for Essendon, when he actually put forward the work cover bill in 2023, who actually had the guts to go into consideration in detail, and he sat here for quite a few hours discussing the bill that he wanted to get through the House and the importance of the bill. If bills are so important, why don't we go into consideration in detail? I don't mind, Speaker, I don't mind working till 12:30am. It doesn't worry me. I thought last week was a unique experience for us new MPs to go that late. I'd be happy to go to 12:30am every day. I know the Greens will probably put in for triple time because it's a bit past their bedtime, and they're not here to sledge me back. But I'd be more than happy to go to 12:30am, and by the look on the Speaker's face, I don't think the Speaker wants me to. But I'd be happy to. But we do have 3 bills before the House. I've already mentioned the one that we wanted to go into consideration in detail on because it's important to the government. But I am looking forward to debate on the Building Legislation Amendment Bioprotection Bill 2025. I'm very much looking forward to that debate, and the member for Greenvale said he's looking forward to it as well, and I'd love to debate the member for Greenvale on this bill. I think by the time I'm finished with that bill this week, hopefully I can educate the government on what is bad about the bill. I won't get into debate now, but I think it's going to be a very interesting debate on the Building Legislation Amendment Bioprotection Bill 2025. And I don't think the government have done their homework on it. And that is going to be the big problem that we have on this side. And of course, the other bill that we have before us today is the Transport Legislation Amendment Vehicle Sharing Scheme Safety and Standard Bill 2025, which is pretty much about e-scooters and the regulation around e-scooters. I sat in on the bill briefing on that one. It's not that exciting. But look, it needs to be done. You need to get these things done in place. But there's plenty of other things on the notice paper that I think are worth debating. And when the Leader of the House just mentioned earlier about housing targets and how important the Building Legislation Amendment Bioprotection Bill is to housing targets. Well, unfortunately for this government, they are failing on housing targets. They haven't reached any targets that they set. 80,000 houses a year, 800,000 over 10 years, whichever way you want to spin it, they have not met those targets, The Leader of the House can debate me all she'd like on this, Speaker, but the facts and the figures are there. 26,000 houses short in the first year, probably going to be over 50,000 short over 2 years. And I'm happy to debate that with the Leader of the House, because it was targets set by this government, which is failing dismally. They say they want to get roofs over heads, they want people in homes, but everything they do stalls that process. Everything they do makes it less affordable for people to get into the housing market. That's true. It's what this government has put forward makes housing less affordable in this state. And if the Leader of the House would like to debate me on it, more than happy to do that. But the facts remain that housing targets have failed in this state. Yes, we oppose this business program because this government is too scared of scrutiny on bills. They're happy to have quick debates, guillotine them and move them on, but what they actually are too scared of is scrutiny. This government doesn't like it, and that's why we would like to see consideration in detail. I'd love to see consideration in detail on the Building Legislation Amendment Bioprotection Bill 2025. I would have loved to see consideration in detail in that. Well, maybe the Leader of the House can give us a bit of his leeway on that and put that one up for consideration in detail. Yes, we oppose it.
Order.
It's bad.
Order.